What is up, YouTube? It's your girl B once again. Today I am here to discuss with you guys my journey through veganism. Woo woo. Now, I was a vegan for 5 months. I am no longer a vegan. Now, I have multiple reasons for not being a vegan, but I have multiple reasons for why veganism did work for me. Sit back, relax, and we're going to walk through or rewind what it was like for me to be a vegan, and I'm going to tell you guys why I am no longer a vegan. Okay, now let's rewind. Let me tell you guys about what veganism is and what veganism is all about. The dictionary term would explain it as an individual who chooses not to eat meat or to wear any products that have animal in them, of course, or animal products altogether. My definition would be simply not eating anything with animal or animal byproducts in them. So you're eliminating animal products from your diet altogether. Now, I don't believe I really ventured into veganism deep enough or really experienced the journey long enough to really begin to cut down or really to honestly care about what I put on my body, like clothing wise and certain materials and everything that may have animal products in them. I don't, just being honest, I don't think I looked at it that deep. However, I was definitely a connoisseur of good vegan food. Now, I'm a connoisseur of good food, period, altogether. That's why my vegan journey didn't work for me. Let's just be real, you guys. But let me tell you guys about the reasons why veganism did work for me at the end of the day. This started my journey 5 months back. Initially, when I sat down and I told myself I wanted to become a vegan, I thought about, oh my gosh, what are we putting into our bodies these days, you know? Everything has extra additives put into it. Who knows what type of steroids are going into our meat? Just any food, period. Not even just meat products. There's so many different additives. It's just like, why? Why do we need all this? Just to preserve the food, make it last longer. And then we slaughter all of these animals each and every day to supply food for us that most of the time we waste, and most of it doesn't even get out of the grocery store. It just goes in the trash can in the dumpster behind the store, and that's the sad part about it. The number one thing I would have to say that I enjoyed about veganism is just the fact that I knew whatever I was putting into my body was healthy and wholesome. I knew that at the end of the day, my body was going to thank me for it. Now, the difference between eating as a vegan and eating a normal, I would say, American diet is when you're done eating vegan food, you feel satisfied. You don't feel full. You feel as if you are good to go. You're going to feel rejuvenized, and you're going to feel as if you have put plenty of healthy nutrients into your body. Now, if you eat an American diet, you know, or it's a shame for me to even call it an American diet, but it is what most of us in America are eating, sadly. If you're eating not an unbalanced diet, lots of meat and processed food, you ever notice how you just feel full? At the end of the day, you kind of feel stuffed. Not full, stuffed. You feel as if you can't eat anything else. Your stomach feels heavy. I know for me, when I went back to eating regular, because like I had a whole week of just pigging out, trust me. I had to pig out lots of fast food and disgusting stuff that's terrible for you. But when I went back to that, I noticed the heavy feeling in my stomach, just like the food is just sitting there waiting to be broken down and digested. And I hated that. I absolutely hate that now. That's why I'm getting myself back together into eating a healthy, well-balanced diet that does include animal products. I definitely enjoyed looking up different recipes and trying them out. Let's see, I might have to go through my camera, but if so, when I edit my video, I will go back and attach some pictures of food and everything that I've tried out. I love vegan junk food. That's probably another reason why veganism did not work for me. I love it. I love it. It's just, you know, it's more appealing. It's delicious, you know. Hey. But you guys also check me out on Snapchat. That's where all of my real yummy, delicious details on life and food come to life. That's where my really weird part of me comes out too. I'm going to attach my Snapchat code here, hopefully, or over. It's going to be attached in this video somewhere so you guys can check it out. And just, it was something different. It was a challenge. I was ready to accept the challenge of going vegan. I was ready to start a new chapter in my life. And unfortunately, some things don't stick with you in life, but it's all about the experience and getting something out of it and learning from it. If you're not learning from the experiences or the risks or jumps or whatever you want to call it in life, then you're not doing something right, honestly. And my third big reason for going vegan would have to be if it was kind of giving me a way to start over in life, or start over with my health and paying attention to what I put into my body and how I treat myself. Honey, you have to love yourself. And that's what I was doing on my journey of veganism. I was taking care of myself because it is a big part, or eating or watching what you eat and what you put into your body is a big part of living a long, happy, healthy lifestyle. I'm telling you. Now, when I was younger, I worked at a Sonic, or when I was 16, I actually started working at a Sonic, and I worked there on again, off again for about 3 years, through high school and through the beginning of college. Now a lot has changed since then. I hate fast food. I will never, ever, ever want to work in fast food again, just because you have to have self-control. For some people, it'll work out for you. For me, I'm telling you, I got fat, y'all. Let me stop. I got thick, y'all. Too thick. Super thick. It wasn't cute. I'm gonna go through my phone and see if I can find a picture. Y'all gonna be like, that's not the same part. That's you. No. What happened? But, you know, it's cool. We all go through some things. Just coming from Sonic, and not really caring what I put into my body, talking about Sonic cheeseburgers and cheese sticks every other day, and then every other fast food, and Taco Bell was always open, the only place open when I got off of work at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, hit up Taco Bell and eat chalupas and all extra sour cream and cheese, and that was just a lifestyle. But eventually you get tired of that. But if you don't get tired of it, you need to make the necessary changes, because you can't eat like that. And I had to learn that the hard way. I'm telling you guys, I had high blood pressure. That's nothing to play with. You have to watch what you eat. You don't have as much energy. When I went vegan, I had a whole lot more energy. When I moved to where I'm at currently, a few months in, or actually about a year in, is when I began my vegan experience, my vegan journey. Like I said, I was tired of the fast food, and I became more and more aware of the things that they are putting in food nowadays, or into our meats to preserve them. And it was just time for me to really sit back and think and say, hey, is this what I am going to allow myself to continue putting into my body? Am I going to continue letting myself damage myself? Alright, so now that you guys know why I enjoy the vegan experience, it's time to talk about why I am no longer a vegan. The number one reason would have to be because down here in the South, where I am located in North Carolina, there are not as many readily available vegan options. Like right now, if I went to get up and go get something quick to eat that offered me a decent vegan choice, it would have to be between vegan tofu from a Chinese restaurant or veganized pizza from Papa John's. And a veganized pizza is definitely just a pizza without any cheese or any meat on it, just loaded with veggies. And that's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's decent. But I need more options than that. Like I said earlier, I am a connoisseur of good food, baby. And pizza and tofu is just not going to give it to me. I want something different. Give me something different. I want some authentic vegan food, something I've never tried before, prepared correctly. My second reason for no longer being a vegan would have to be because there are so many choices of food out there that include animal products that I have yet to try out, and I definitely plan on trying them. And there are so many options and yummy dishes out there that I am tempted by, that I was tempted by throughout my whole journey of veganism, and now I get to experience them because I have accepted defeat when it comes to my vegan journey, and I am excited about it. And I want to travel in life. That's the number one thing I want to do. I want to travel, and when I travel, I plan on being able to experience a wide range of food. As long as it doesn't have any pork in it, your girl is going to sink her teeth into it. And I want to be able to show you guys on my YouTube channel everything. And I won't mind like trying out different vegan foods, you know. I'm not against vegan food now, but I know I want to include regular food along with it. Food that has animal and dairy in it at times. So I would have to say my third, final, and major reason for no longer being a vegan is because along the journey, I felt like I was starving myself. There was a point where I kind of was just like, whatever. I don't feel like preparing anything today. Oh, I don't feel like cooking anything right now. So I'll just wait, or I'll get caught up in doing something else. And then I don't think about eating. You have to have a well-balanced meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I didn't do that. I was so lazy when it came to feeding myself properly or feeding myself enough. I literally got to the point where I felt like I was starving myself. You know that feeling you get where your stomach feels like it's eating your back? I was at that point at sometimes. And thank God for my amazing boyfriend. He made sure I ate. He's still a vegan. Actually, yeah, he went on the journey with me. He's still going on it. More power to him. Woo woo. But anyway, back on topic, guys, man. If you're going to go on the vegan journey and the experience, I definitely recommend it. Go for it. But make sure you're taking care of yourself properly. Make sure you're getting the nutrients you need as a vegan still, because it's definitely possible. You can live a long, healthy life as a vegan. Well, I love people who are going out there and are taking on the vegan experience and really dedicating themselves to it and just living that life. I myself do not believe that you have to be a vegan to live a healthy lifestyle. I do not believe that eating an animal is bad either, because we're carnivores. I mean, our genetic makeup allows us to eat an animal. Our genetic makeup allows us to consume animal products and live a healthy life, or to only consume nature and plants and live a healthy lifestyle. Of course, I believe you should have a balance between the two. So whatever diet you're looking into trying in 2018, whether it be vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, or whatever comes out new in 2018, remember to prepare yourself mentally in order to see whatever diet through to the end. Make sure you are getting your proper nutrients. Make sure you are feeding yourself correctly. Make sure that if you do not have readily available options for whatever diet you're going on, you're going to prepare for it. But until next time I am out, check me out next week because I'll definitely have a new video uploaded. That's why you guys need to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and also I'll be attaching my links to my social medias at the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are much appreciated. I'm out.